A traditional framework for instruction involves the melding of content knowledge and teaching pedagogy. It is the pedagogy element that differentiates between a dancer and a dance teacher, or a scientist and a science teacher. Teachers and researchers continually refine pedagogy to provide effective instruction to students. The addition of a third component, technology, modernizes this framework. Technology can be thought of as any human-created tool that changes the way we do things. So in essence, this third element has always been there. Teachers have always created tools, whether physical or procedural, to improve instruction. For this presentation, though, I'm going to focus on digital technology. In order to effectively integrate technology into the classroom, familiarity with technology is essential. Teachers cannot implement what they do not know. It's important for teacher educators to structure learning activities that incorporate the technologies that students are conversant with and can use to learn. Historically, much of the technology used in the classroom has been teacher-controlled and operated, much like a dragon hoarding gold. Further, much of this technology use has been in background tasks, such as lesson planning and grading. Is there a resistance, hesitance, or fear in putting technology in the hands of our students? According to research, there certainly is. Larry Cuban's work highlights the low-level applications common to our technology integration approaches. Think of PowerPoints replacing the overhead projector as the low-hanging fruits. On the whole, teachers have been far quicker to adopt technology practices that mirror rather than extend their existing approaches to teaching. As teachers become more comfortable with technology, they are more likely to put technology in the hands of their students. At the most basic level of student technology integration, students may use technology separate from the teacher, like during independent work time or in the computer lab. Examples of this would be student use of computer-based learning games or completion of internet research projects. Many educational technology applications, like skill-building computer programs, serve to replace the role of the teacher instead of enhancing it. Ideally, technology affordances should capitalize on, instead of replacing, teachers' content and pedagogical knowledge. This results in more powerful technology integration. In merging technology and pedagogy, educators can enhance evidence-based teaching practices through digital tools. The principles of UDL can be embedded into everyday instruction. Immediate response systems can be used to take the pulse of the classroom and increase opportunities for students to respond. Instruction should infuse technology in meaningful and effective ways. What I've explained so far fits into a theoretical framework for technology integration called TPACK. This theory has three primary components of knowledge: technological knowledge, pedagogical knowledge, and content knowledge. Since technology is only one component, this framework is not technology-centered, but rather instruction-centered. TPACK provides the foundation of meaningful teaching with technology. Critically, it helps us uncover the complex relationships between content, pedagogy, and technology expertise, and ultimately enables us to harness technology to improve teaching and learning. Kennedy and colleagues designed content acquisition podcasts to augment the delivery of a PBIS lesson to pre-service educators. Students who watched the podcasts outperformed students who simply read a chapter on PBIS. Technology, pedagogy, and content knowledge were instrumental in the design of these podcasts. In the higher education classroom, teachers can utilize technology while assuming the student role. When teacher educators model technology-infused learning experiences, future teachers can become more comfortable with the integration of technology in teaching. With added comfort, teachers will be more likely to infuse technology in their own teaching practice. One of the most essential components to good assessment is the ability to manage massive amounts of data and make it useful for informing instruction. Technology can help us with this process. Internet resources like Google Forms and SurveyMonkey are some examples of tools that allow teachers to easily collect and export student responses. Tech tools also allow for active formative assessment. Socrative and Poll Everywhere are examples of programs where students can respond to teacher prompts through a computer or mobile device. The teacher can view and display response data in real time to assess the group as a whole and to provide increased opportunities to respond. There are a host of digital discussion forums, such as Padlet, Tumblr, or Twitter, that allow students to engage in conversation in meaningful ways and for authentic audiences. These forums allow students to express ideas in real time, many of which can be accessed from mobile devices. This allows conversations to take place in different settings without being tied to a computer. Imagine each student with a small whiteboard being able to whisk their board to the front of the classroom for their peers to see. That's an app called Bayboard, or documents that can be edited simultaneously by many students, as Google Docs allow. While students have always been able to talk together, they haven't always been able to do so in writing and from remote locations. Apps like iAnnotate, Notability, Preview, and Evernote allow students to highlight, mark, and manipulate digital text. Audio or pictorial notes can accompany the written word. Highlighted text can be exported to other sources. PDF manipulating apps afford students with a host of multimodal methods to engage with digital text. Blogging can be used as a journal alternative for reflecting an individual, in lieu of whole group, formative assessment. By nature, blogging is multimodal and is geared toward addressing authentic audiences, such as classroom peers or larger communities of people. Research indicates reflective blogging is of higher quality and greater length than journal writing. Multimodal composition incorporates various modalities, visual, auditory, gestural, into the composing process by offering students additional means by which to express themselves. We can provide students not only with new ways by which to demonstrate their understanding, but also assign value to knowledge expressed in multiple modalities. Teacher educators need to model the integration of technology in the classroom and offer technology-infused learning experiences for pre-service teachers, raising the likelihood of effective use of technology. The TPACK framework provides pre-service teachers with a structure to effectively integrate technological tools to enhance good pedagogy specific to any content area.